The drums of war echo across the Caribbean. In Caracas, Nicolás Maduro vows to turn Venezuela into a republic in arms. In Washington, military planners weigh their options. As threats sharpen, one question looms. If the war of words turns into a clash of steel, who truly holds the edge? On September 1st, Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro declared that his country will mount armed resistance if the United States launches military action against it. Speaking at a press conference in Caracas, the president painted a picture of imminent danger.
If Venezuela were attacked, it would immediately move into the period of armed struggle in defense of the national territory and of the history and of the people of Venezuela. And we would constitutionally declare the republic in arms. Armed struggle and republic in arms. From north to south, from east to west, to guarantee peace, sovereignty, and development of the country in any circumstance that we face. It is a golden rule that Commander Chavez taught me, and we always apply. We always have all channels of conversation, of dialogue and diplomatic ones open. With the United States, we have two.
As the rhetoric escalates between Caracas and Washington, the pressing question remains, who really holds the edge if words were to give way to weapons? In global terms, Venezuela sits in the middle ranks of military capability. The 2025 Global Firepower Index places it 50th out of 145 countries, well behind the United States, which retains the top position. Venezuela's armed forces include roughly 95,000 active combat personnel. Complementing them is a vast national militia, a reserve force claimed to number in the millions. This militia forms the backbone of Maduro's asymmetric defense strategy, designed less for traditional combat and more to complicate any occupation scenario. The Venezuelan Air Force remains one of the better equipped in Latin America. Its fleet includes 24 Russian Su-30 Mk2 fighters and 16 aging US-built F-16, supported by Chinese-made aircraft. The national militia, with an estimated 4.5 million members, is intended to supplement regular forces through irregular and guerrilla warfare tactics. Russia remains Venezuela's largest arms supplier, having sold more than $10 billion worth of military hardware. Moscow has also conducted joint military exercises and, on occasion, deployed nuclear-capable bombers to Venezuelan soil. China and Cuba provide economic, political, and technical support, bolstering Maduro's position. These alliances do not offset the imbalance with Washington, but add layers of deterrence. Russian equipment, especially advanced air defense systems, forms a cornerstone of Caracas's ability to complicate US planning. The contrast with US forces could not be starker. The United States has unmatched global reach, cutting-edge technology, and immense logistical capabilities. Its air, land, and naval forces operate at a scale Venezuela cannot hope to replicate. A conventional clash would overwhelmingly favor Washington. Venezuela's defense planners instead rely on militia mobilization, asymmetric warfare, and denial tactics. The idea is not to win outright, but to raise the cost of intervention. Venezuela has invested in several capabilities designed to complicate US operations. Among them, air defense systems, Russian S-300VM, Buck missile system, and Pechora 2M, backed by short-range Igla-S man-portable air defense systems. This layered network can threaten non-stealth aircraft and low-altitude operations. Anti-ship missiles, Chinese C-800-2A and Iranian CM-90 coastal defense systems capable of targeting naval incursions near Venezuelan shores. Anti-tank systems, Russian Kornet and Metis-M missiles provide defensive capability against armoured assaults. Hybrid warfare, proxy links to Colombian guerrilla groups, local paramilitary collectivos, and information campaigns give Caracas non-conventional tools. The presence of these assets means the US would not face a cost-free campaign. Suppression of enemy air defences or the siege and occupation scenarios would demand time, resources, and political capital. On land, Venezuela fields a mixed arsenal sourced from Russia, China, Europe, and older US stockpiles. Its main battle tanks include Russian T-72B1S and French AMX-30Vs, supported by lighter AMX-13 and Scorpion 90 tanks for reconnaissance and mobility. Armoured strength extends to BMP-3 infantry carriers and BTR-80A vehicles, though aging V100 and V150 APCs still linger in service. Infantry weapons reflect the same diversity. Troops carry the locally produced AK-1 103 rifle alongside legacy FN FALs, backed by a wide range of machine guns from FN MAG and FN Minimi to Browning M2S and M60S. Portable systems like RPG-7S, AT-4S, and Igla S-Man portable air defences underline Venezuela's asymmetric posture. Artillery support is formidable. The Army fields 2 S-19 Mistras howitzers and 2 S-23 Nona systems, reinforced by towed American M114 and M101 guns. And for saturation firepower, multiple rocket launchers such as the BM-21 Grad and BM-30 Smerch provide long-range area denial capability. Venezuela's navy is modest, but tailored to its geography. It maintains frigates, offshore patrol vessels, and a marine corps. Its main mission is securing the exclusive economic zone, rivers, and coastal waters. Coastal defence batteries equipped with anti-ship missiles tie naval operations to the air defence umbrella, enhancing deterrence near vital ports and oil installations. The crown jewel of Venezuela's military is its layered air defence system. At the top sits the Russian-made S-300VM Ante-2500, deployed around central bases including Capitan Manuel Rios Air Base. With engagement ranges up to 250 kilometers, it can track and target multiple aircraft and missiles simultaneously. Supporting the S-300VM is the Buck M2E medium-range system, often positioned along coastal approaches such as the Paraguaná Peninsula. The Pechora 2M, a modernised version of the Cold War S-125, adds further density to the network. Short-range defences are supplied by Zu-232 guns and man-portable Igla-S missiles. This structure does not negate US superiority, but it raises the risks. American planners would need to commit stealth aircraft, electronic warfare, and repeated standoff strikes to dismantle the network. Venezuela's arsenal, though impressive on paper, suffers from deep challenges. Economic decline has eroded maintenance and spare parts. Training pipelines are thin. Morale among regular troops has been questioned, with reliance on political loyalty often taking precedence over professional readiness. The limited number of high-end systems also presents a vulnerability. For example, only 1 battalion of S-300VM is confirmed, reducing depth if batteries are destroyed or forced to relocate. In essence, Venezuela's military doctrine is not built on parity with the United States. It is built on deterrence. By raising the costs of intervention through militias, asymmetric warfare, and layered air defences, Caracas hopes to dissuade Washington from pursuing a military option. The US retains the ability to prevail in any open conflict. Yet Venezuela's combination of modern air defences, coastal strike systems, and millions of mobilised reservists ensures that any such operation would be costly, protracted, and politically fraught. For Nicolás Maduro, that calculation is the real strategic weapon.